Hello, it's the Ginger Man here, and I'm back doing what I do best. I'm in Fife and I'm just wandering around exploring somewhere, and today I am in the spectacular and stunning Lochgelly. Now, the last time I was here was about a year ago. It was a wet day. I forgot my GoPro, I only had the one camera, and I don't feel like I've done the place justice. And someone said to me in a comment once when I went back to County, oh, you need to come back to Lochgelly, you didn't do it justice. And I thought, you're right. So I'm back and I'm actually at Lochgelly. That's Lochgelly. So Lochgelly, show me what you got. Peace.
Test my microphone. I'm firing up the podcast. Sound waves coming to your home. Ginger Man with a can is here to make your day. Ginger Man with a can would like to hear you say.
So this is an interesting start. I thought, it's quite windy, summer's over. This is why I'm back out in the towns. My summer gallivanting days are over. The Fife coast, it's all but a memory now, and I'm back to my bread and butter here. So anyway, where was I going with that? I'm off on one because I'm so excited to be in Lochgelly. I thought, I'm driving up to Fruki, right? This is the true story of how I got here today. I'm driving up to Fruki, and I drive past the first exit for Lochgelly, and I think, oh, Lochgelly, I've been meaning to go back there. Lochgelly's got another exit, so I pull over, and then I see Lochgelly itself, and I thought, I didn't even film Lochgelly last time. I just went around the town. I barely touched the surface. So I just came off at the second exit, and here I am. I tried to find somewhere to pull up. Ended up pulling up somewhere up yonder. Anyway, I feel like, this is a bit of a dangerous manoeuvre. Get through here. Through. Now, it's a bit of a windy day, which doesn't play well for what I've got in store, because I can officially announce, after all my hard work over the summer, I have now got a drone. I have my own drone. I've learned to fly it. I've been practicing, I've been up to the Cairngorms, and now it's time to just get out on the road and start filming places as I go. So hopefully the wind settles and I can get this drone up over Lochgelly itself, get some aerial shots of this place, because this is an actual stunning part of the country. It's just so spectacular. Even the wind turbines look cool, and the ducks getting blown around in the wind. I've never been down by the loch at Lochgelly before. It's really nice here, man. This drone is the coolest thing ever. The technology is just incredible. I've got my picnic. Now these things are just what you can get, what they can do. Half an hour flight, they can go 6 miles. Let's look at this, it's got a wee camera on it. I'm going to capture all this, and hopefully it doesn't get blown away into Lochgelly, the actual Lochgelly. Now, when I'm saying Lochgelly, I mean the actual loch, but when I say Lochgelly, I mean the town. So I hope we've got that sorted. Anyway. that was the actual Lochgelly from the sky. I got a wind warning after about 6 minutes of filming up there, so I came down. But I'll get more sky shots as we go into Lochgelly. So what it says on the internet is, it says, on a quick search that is, Lochgelly is found in 16th century records, but is probably much older. Interesting. She's lying about her age, guys, in Lochgelly. Initially, the town was weaving and agricultural village, but with the discovery of first ironstone and then coal, the town developed rapidly into one of the main centres of coal mining in Fife. Go this way. So I've come along the road, 5 minutes drive, not even that, and I've come to literally the home of Lochgelly United. Now, for those eagle-eyed Ginger Man fans, you'll know that I passed through this park in my original visit to Lochgelly, and I'd never really been here before, and I would love this area. I was like, there's a walk over there, which is what I'm going to check out, because I believe I went off on the whole wrong track. And I noticed the football park, and I was like complimenting it. I think I complimented it. We can check that back retrospectively. But anyway, since the years past that I've gone there, the guys at Lochgelly United contacted me as the Ginger Man and asked if I could film their games. And over the last year we've worked together in getting the games, and it's a big part of why and how I've been able to get the drone as well. And they're an absolutely cracking team. I think I've filmed maybe 16, 17 games, and they've lost one, drawn two, and won the rest. So, aye, they're shit hot. And just last week actually was the first game I had with the drone, and aye, it was a great game. They won 2-1, and I really enjoyed it. So I'll get some drone shots of the park here, because it's for sure worth it. And there's Declan. Shout out to Declan. Just loads of different things. A couple of these, we know these. Alright, there's a thicker one. It's actually, they've added to this one. They've added a bit more something. So aye, loads of graffiti. Loads of graffiti. There's a love heart, promising. A sign of the times maybe, spreading a bit of love. There's Declan again, so he's obviously a character around here. Respect. Respect, I like that. So lots of positives on that. And look, there's Declan for a third time. So shout out to Declan 3 times, well done. Well done, Declan. Oh, there he is again, Declan 4. Declan 5. This is incredible. Declan is everywhere. I don't know you, Declan, but you've done well at getting your name about town. If I had a pen, I'd write Ginger Man on it. It feels like I just blend in. Right, let's get this drone up in the sky and check this place out. Right, we need to come up for a name with the drone. Let's do a wee competition. Let's write in the comments, come up with a name for the drone, and the best name wins. There's a part of me saying call it Declan, but I don't know, I feel like she's a girl. But maybe Declan will come up. Maybe you could be creative with Declan, so aye. Name the drone. Right, last time I was here I went straight into the Heritage Walk trail Yeah, this time I took a different route, thinking maybe it'll take me to a different section of it. And it's taken me to the fancy house section of Lochgelly. Or the new build area. Definitely a new build area. Right, let's see where this takes us. Right, I've come to this bit, following the path. If you just dropped me here and says, "Ginger man, where are you?" I'd say, "I don't know." Mysterious person asking me questions about where I am. Please clean up after your dog. Children play here. I always clean up after your dog, irrelevant if children are playing or not. I can hear the road on the other side. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I should have been going the other direction. Now, we're out on a road. I think this is the road that takes you to Lochgelly. It is. Right, okay. Look at this gas governor station. I have no idea what a gas governor station is. I've never seen one of these before. It says on the box what it is. That's how I know it's a gas governor station. Look at that. That's a serious bin. That is a serious bin. There's bird boxes everywhere in here. I kept noticing them. Not just a one-off, they're everywhere. There's another one. Brilliant. So, the resistance is strong here. Other than the litter, the birds are cushed, but they're up in the trees. This is the beauty of Fife. Farms and fields and nature everywhere. There's just some grazing sheep in the field. There's your arrive in Lochgelly. Please drive safely. Well, lots more new areas being built in Lochgelly. And I was just reading there that in 2016 Lochgelly was voted Scotland's most improved town. Brilliant, beating off the likes of Auchterarder, Linwood and Gourock. The street's called Jenny Gray Place on the Ave, the Lochgelly Ave. Hay bales, the public park. Okay, well, that's not too bad. I got a nice wee jaunt round a part of Lochgelly I hadn't seen before. But I still want to find this heritage trail. I'll have a wee walk along towards the shops as well and get myself a wee juice somewhere. Maybe bump into someone local who's curious as to why I've got a camera and I can ask them some questions. I want to interview someone from Lochgelly today. That's a mission for the Ginger Man. Really get stuck in about this place. I like the wee football pitch. Maybe that's why the squad, Lochgelly, are so good at football. They've got good facilities like this little pitch here. Famous Torley's up ahead. It's getting quite breezy now. I think one of my next investments in my filming catalogue, I guess, is a mic. So I don't need to worry so much about the wind. Well, it's been good over the summer because we had a great summer of weather, so filming's been generally pleasant and easy. Hey, I remember this from last time, the Scottish e-bike centre. Ah, there's that clock I got loads of photos of. It's all coming back now. Right, I know where we are. It's all coming back. Maybe I should have like the previous footage next to this one just to see how far I've come in here. I've got a real fondness for Lochgelly. Not just because of the football team stuff, but I feel like it's quite a warm town. People seem happy here and like quite pleasant. Right, we'll all end up in there. I mean, not Lochgelly Funeral Care, but a similar place. Two lines on the gate. The building remains still standing. Right, okay, I've got an idea. I'm going to get the drone on this, and at the same time I'll get a cool shot of that clock. I like that clock because it reminds me of the clock in Back to the Future. That's why I like it, that's all. There you go, that was fun. I filmed that building, it's got big holes in the roof. So aye, if you're ever looking for some work on fixing roofs, that roof needs fixed. It's got big holes in it. So it looks like a sanctuary for birds. Anyway, there's the wee cottage. The Lochgelly Chinese takeaway. Wax melts Fife. Everything here. And we're heading into Lochgelly High Street, but you can't venture too far, otherwise you'll wander into Lumfinnins. This is cool. Strong man. Tough guy, one arm behind his back, holding up pillars. What does it represent? I don't know, he's maybe the strong man of Lochgelly. So I found this interesting website, loads of history on Lochgelly. It was on the scottishmining.co.uk, and I was reading through this timeline, as you can see, lots of interesting reading for those who are interested in such information. Anyway, in 1881, town got a gravitational water supply. Prior to this, the town supply came from more than 20 wells, many contaminated. And I always go on about how tough life was in the past. That's 1881, so... Alright man, how's it going? I'm back in Lochgelly today. There we go, a wee shout out from a local. He just said ginger man. I tried to interact with him, saying I'm back in Lochgelly today, and he just kept walking. Cool as he likes, it's fine. So one more statistical thing. Total coal production in the Lochgelly area from 1893 to 1946 was 44 million tonnes. So, oh, I see something. I see something written on it. See, this is stuff I missed last time. It's about mining, just in time for it. God is a miner and a DJ, for I is his shit. I'm not joking. Wait there. God is a miner, for I is his shit. He's in his... this is tough, man. He's in his arif. He howks in the luft. God is a miner, frang at his work. Stars are the easels he caws at the milk. The murk. That was the worst ever reading of anything in my life. Let's try that again. Will I try that again, or will I just keep it in as it is? Do you know what? For authenticity, that's how I read it. So if you're watching this cringing at me reading this, please just write in the comments. A couple of laughing emojis. Take the piss if you need, but I want the information on this. I'm not going to look at the internet for it. I want someone to tell me, please. But aye, there you go. 44 million tonnes of Lochgelly coal. There's the Zodiac School of Dance, formerly the Lochgelly Miners Institute. Or is it still the Lochgelly Miners Institute that homes the Zodiac School of Dance? It's an interesting combination, mining and dancing. I like it. Five Flowers next to Rose Lane, quite aptly named Rose Lane. Anyway, my eyes on this church over here. I can't even remember if I filmed this last night. I must have. There's the last colours of summer. Again, you're gonna get a nice shot of the high street. There's Baines, my favourite. Baines! There wasn't enough Baines on the Fife coast. You hearing it, Mr. Bruce Bain? You don't want to slide down this banister. Look at this. That is a problem. Right. Oh, I love the smell of a chippy. I love the smell of a Baines. Everywhere it's poaching busy now. Good building. There's another church in the War Memorial. Look at this. This is quite the exquisite and very detailed War Memorial. But what takes me is the amount of names. Look at this. For a relatively small town, Lochgelly. I mean, it's big, it's not the smallest of places, but it by no means matches the amount of names on this. Which tells you a lot about the town and the people in this area, because this is incredible amounts. This fancy building at the back of the church. It's just like an upgrade to the church. Smash window. Is this an upgrade to the church? Huh. Dublin. Can I touch it? I can confirm it's a bell. Let me take you to this bit. This is lovely. I like how they've designed it with the stones. And someone's written this. Porn solves everything. Listen, porn solves nothing. Shame about the graffiti though. There's a time and a place for graffiti, and this isn't it. There's our old friend. There's another fancy Back to the Future style clock. Or maybe Back to the Future styled its clock on Lochgelly clock. Food for thought. Right, so we came here last time, the Lochgelly Centre. It's got everything here, everything. It's the centre of the town, it's Lochgelly Centre. We're going to head down this way, on Bank Street. So as I head down Bank Street, I think I'm still on Bank Street, there's a sign leading me to Lochgelly Golf Course. Yes! Yes! Lochgelly, I'm telling you, Lochgelly is my home, man. As we walk towards the far end of Lochgelly, the other end, heading towards Ballingery and such, Lochor Meadows, you got the Roman Catholic Church, St Patrick's. What I like about this bit is you can look right over Lochor Meadows, which is pretty cool. And I also used to come and play football here as a kid against Lochgelly, quite a lot. We got litter. We got litter. Someone didn't even finish their coke. What a waste. Right, come down at this big park to fly the drone one last time in Lochgelly. To blast the last of the battery and have some fun. But this is the park I used to remember playing football on in Lochgelly. I don't know even if it's used as a football park. I always remember the train track next to it, so if you were a bit overzealous on clearing the ball, it's gone from the train track on the other side. Right, lots of memories playing football here. I can smell cut grass, that's what I can smell. A nice place to fly the drone. And there's Lochgelly train station. And again, look at the views these guys have got. Not bad. was a bit too windy to go high. I could only go about 30-40 metres high, and the thing can go up to 120. So I didn't get the shots I wanted, but I got some. But I didn't get exactly what I wanted because of the breeze. So I'm just almost back to where I started and left the car. Just walking through Union Street. Union Street. There's Chapel Street. I remember Chapel Street. Look at that. Once a very good tree swing stood there. R.I.P. to that tree swing. It's got us all. It's even got flying slugs. Nice. This is the gold dust over here. So remember talking about Happy Land. The Happy Land was built by the Happy Land was built by the Lochgelly Iron and Coal Company to accommodate the workers in the mining industry and their families. So lots of information here, really interesting. Both watching and playing football were a big part of life, and local teams like the Lochgelly Albert Football Club were well supported. And now we've got Lochgelly United also doing their bit. The Lochgelly Iron and Coal Company was formed in 1872, and at first it produced ironstone. In the latter part of the century, coal production took over completely in the Lochgelly and surrounding area. So we know that, we've read that. And this is great. So the Heritage Trail, I'm assuming, has got a part to play with where the coal mines were. The Nelly Colliery. The Nelly first began production in 1879, so just after the Iron and Coal Company were formed, but ceased when flooding made it impossible to work the mine. It wasn't until the first decade of the 20th century, in 1906, that the shaft, matron, became viable and the Lochgelly Iron and Coal Company began to extract coal again. It became part of the National Coal Board when the mines were nationalised. The Nelly raised coal until 1965. Its demise was hurried along by an underground fire which ended its life. There you go. Average workforce of 467 workers. That's a lot of people it employed. And we know it was doing 166,000, basically 167,000 tonnes a year, resulting in 44 million tonnes. And again here as well, I like this one. Lochgelly's name comes from the Gaelic and means bright lake. It's a bright lake, happy lands. This is a good place, like. This is a good place. So let's just have a wee wander. Look at this. Lovely stuff. I love filming nature. It's so pleasing on the eye. Much nicer than people. Oh man, I hate to be negative anywhere, but there's quite a terrifying amount of litter in here. Look at this. You gotta warn people the destructiveness of this behaviour. I mean, these people, we all got to live on this planet, be it good or bad. So it's a real shame. It's a real shame. And as I said, I don't like to be negative about anywhere, but I think it's always important to highlight the reality as well. And the reality is this nature walk has been absolutely trashed, as they say in America. Look at this. Zero respect. Just absolutely burning fires, man. As you go further in, the litter problem disappears a bit, which is quite nice. It's quite nice. You can hear the birds surviving and thriving. I think I just see a plum tree. Look at this. Is that a plum tree? Are they plums? No, that's a plum tree, alright. Look at this. You've got a plum tree in the middle of Lochgelly. Abundance of life and goodness. I love hearing the gentle breeze through the trees. didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it did. What a really pleasant day I've had in Lochgelly. It's just good to be back out doing kind of what I originally started, which was going around towns, just no plan, just walking about, filming. I've got some better gear now than I was here last time, so I thought I owe it to Lochgelly to go back, because I really enjoyed coming here the first time, and it was a successful video. So aye, Lochgelly people, if you're watching, thanks for having me again. I've really enjoyed being here, and here's to Lochgelly.2. Peace.